Adaka James, and I supervise the script on the movie Just Us. It's good to be here. So the movie Just Us is about a couple who had life happening to them. Her husband was severely sick, and you could see the wife standing in the gap between her husband and also herself, trying to be strong for him and also be strong for herself. And then it actually tells us about the society we live in, where life can just batter you on every side, and if you don't have that support system, you won't be able to actually pull out of it. So we saw his wife acting as a support system. So for me, I would say Sarah is a very strong person, and I could see that her emotions were put in check. She didn't allow whatever it is that is going on with her husband, with her family, to overwhelm her. She was still standing in the gap, trying to gather resources, trying to also be strong for her husband, trying to balance work life and the fact that she always has to go to the hospital to look after her husband. So for me, I would say she's actually a very strong person. A character, I would like to relate it to Nigerians, honestly speaking, because if you want to look at what is going on in the country today, you would see that despite the fact that things are really hard, you could see people are still resilient. You could see people trying to hustle just to make ends meet, and then they don't allow the situation in the country to batter them, even though you could see it on their faces, but they just keep waking up every day and they keep forging ahead and they keep just going just to make it. So that's how I can equate her character to the present situation we have. So I know that people will tell you that in marriages, people no longer use the term for better, for worse. You find them say something like for better, for richer, or for better, for worse, for jackpot. So you find people jumping out of relationship because things become very hard. People are no longer eager to go through processes with people. Like people could start a journey with you, and then when it becomes smoother, people just keep going with you, and it becomes rough, you just see people just start pulling off. People start pulling off. And you can equate the same thing to families today, because you see families who probably started really well, and then you have probably a situation in their family, and then you just find them, either the husband withdrawing or the wife just withdrawing or saying they want a divorce or they want a break. But for Sarah, despite the fact that all these things was hitting her back to back, she was still determined to pull through with her husband and also pull through with herself. These guys are amazing. That's the word I can use. Every member played a very crucial role, from the clapperboard, the person doing the continuity, the person doing script supervisor, the what do you call them? The hospitality team, the costume, everybody, the director of production. In fact, I can't mention all of them, but everybody was amazing. Everybody came together to ensure that this project actually becomes a reality, and everybody was putting in their very best. Everybody was putting in his or her own contribution to ensure that it all comes out the way it should come out. So I will say the crew is an amazing crew. Anybody that is looking for a team to work with, this is the right team for you, because there is nothing like is your own, it's not my own. There is this collectiveness and the spirit of unity that bonds everybody in the unit, and it is perfect. Oh, our amiable director, Amechi. Let me add Amechi Monago, not the one that's passed though. That's me trying to be funny. Amechi is actually an amazing person. He's easy to work with. I know that when you're working with someone who does production and all, you could see that if they are not getting the desired outcome they want, they could easily their emotion could be everywhere. But Amechi is a very, very calm, collected person, and then he knows what he wants, and you could see him being precise about it. You could see him putting in the work just to ensure that his vision becomes a reality that people could see. So for me, I would say he's a very very creative person, and he is very, very approachable. So he's an amazing person. Yes. She knows how to just bring the crew together, honestly speaking. When it comes to organization, she's just amazing. You see her trying to ensure that every unit bring out their best. Every unit carry out its own quota to ensure that everything goes well. And I want to say that she's a force to reckon with, honestly. She's a force to reckon with. She is. So Amechi Ofiwe Studio is a creative studio that tends to create movies that resonate with us, that's people, and talks about everyday life, the challenges people go through, and how they pull from them and how they become stronger and better. Is actually trying to create awareness that as you go through the journey of life, everything might not go as smooth as you envisage it to be, but you will definitely come out victorious. And the vision is actually born by Amechi, who is our director, and I think this is a platform that you would want to jump on and you want to probably support, because I know that we are going somewhere and it's going to be explosive. Peace out.